There are 5 parts of the neuron that will be identified and explained. The 5 parts are dendrites, soma, axon, myelin sheath, and terminal buttons. These are dendrites. Dendrites receive signals coming in from other cells and send them toward the axon. This is soma. Soma contains the nucleus which processes the information coming from the dendrites. Its function is to understand the process and all the signals it receives. This is an axon. The axon's main function is to transmit information. It generates action potential, which is an outgoing signal, also called a nerve impulse. This is then conducted away from the cell body and towards other cells. These are myelin sheath. The main purpose of myelin sheath is an increase in the speed at which impulses are carried along the myelinated fibers. The smaller the myelin sheath, the slower the messages are sent along the neuron. One thing to know is that there is not always a myelin sheath surrounding a neuron. There are also gaps in between the myelin sheaths called nodes. This allows for the action potential to be 10 times faster because it only has to jump from node to node down to the terminal button. And finally, these are the neuron buttons. Terminal buttons. Terminal buttons are the small knobs at the end of a neuron. Their function is to secrete chemicals that serve as messengers called neurotransmitters on the next neuron. This concludes my outline of a neuron.